Okay, so there are people arriving, and it means for us that we may start our session today. My name is Kseniya Verpeta. I'm marketing lead in proMX, and today I will be a moderator here on this nice session for our proMX Dynamics Week 2021. And from the very beginning, I would like to say that there will be 3 more days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with 3 more sessions about project operations and project management tools and so on and so forth. So please join us next sessions. And yeah, of course, if you want to get all the latest updates from proMX and all news and the next sessions and events, please subscribe to our subscription list and get these monthly newsletters right directly to your email box. And today we have a very interesting session. Today with us, Kseniya Verpeta and Marina Proskurovska. Girls will present themselves. They will tell a bit more what they are doing, and basically we will go deeper today in the licensing, project operation licensing, and we'll present new fresh add-ons from proMX, which will help you to work with Microsoft tools and solutions in a proper way. In the chat you will find links to the next sessions, link to subscribe to our newsletter, and of course feel free to ask questions via chat. We will read them in the end and we'll try to answer them, of course. Girls, your part. Welcome to webinar.
Hi, Lena. Thank you so much for the introduction, and hello to everyone. We're happy to be here today. So my name is Kseniya. I'm Director of Partnership Management at proMX. I've been working for proMX for about 2 years and mainly with other Microsoft partners in the field of project management solutions. And today with me is Marina. So she has been working for our product sales team for about 7 years. So really, she has really great expertise in proMX products, and also she's working together on project operations implementation. As Yelena has mentioned, we wanted to talk about some of proMX products today, and also about licensing. And my first question is, because Marina had this extensive experience, can you please tell us what is the most popular product or feature from proMX products among our customers and partners in the past 2 years?
Yes. Hi, girls. Hi, everyone also on the call. So we definitely do have our star products, and these are the most well known and but also the most asked for solutions. So I will quickly share my screen. These are basically our extensions for Dynamics project operations. They have been also available for Dynamics PSA, but now the products are fully migrated. And the first product which you can see currently on the screen is our Project Gantt add-on. So this is the tool which gives you a holistic overview of all the projects and what it does on top of what PO already does for you project management wise. It allows you to control the whole project portfolio from one screen. So you can load multiple projects from multiple customers. The product also features a Gantt view and a table view. Both are interactive and both are editable. The product also has a really nice controlling mode, which gives you information again about project KPIs, and being a strong point that you can see multiple projects at the same time, so you can basically track the healthiness of all your projects within your project portfolio just in one screen. And this is something that a lot of project managements really like, because you would not need to set up a specific report or create a dashboard for getting this kind of information. It's right here, just one click away from you, and you can easily track all of that information. And obviously, being Dynamics add-on, the product supports custom views, so you can select multiple and create multiple views for yourself to do all the data filtering and filter only the data that you want to be seen on screen. And then the second top product is obviously our tracking extension. So it's an Outlook-like application, a more intuitive view to some people probably than the standard PO functionality. It also allows you to track from the same screen not only time entered but also expenses, so all in one app. And a small addition, but a nice one, because, for example, in Germany, many companies, due to regulations, they need to track the specific start and end time of their work. So that's something that our product allows you to do, to specify those entries for your time. So these are, I would say, the top two products. But of course, we have much more in our stack than that.
Yeah, I know that Project Ant is very popular among our customers and also partners, just because not PSA and even not PO doesn't have this multi-project view functionality, and it is something that many project managers require in their daily work. And are there any updates on our old products, add-ons, and can you please share some updates, what we can expect in future and what is on the roadmap?
Sure. So I'm still on the tracking because we do have some updates to this application. So one of the biggest ones, and again, the most expected ones that you could probably consider would be the Outlook integration. So now it's an out-of-the-box functionality for our solution. So basically, this means that you would be able to track your time directly from your Outlook application. So directly input all your meetings, travels, calls, etc. No need to launch our app. And if we switch to the Gantt app, so thankfully Schedule API was introduced. So now our product is not only allowing you to view data, it's also allowing you to interact with all the data within the product. So you can add new projects, you can obviously add new project tasks, you can add the existing project tasks, you can also schedule resources for the projects. So that's all currently available from Project Gantt already. We've already improved our templating functionality. So now you can see in the tab on the left, the list of all the available templates, obviously custom use applicable to this case. And yeah, you can just conveniently select the template that you specifically need, and you can view all the contents of the template. So there is no surprise for you when you're switching to the template and there is not exactly the data that you would want to get. And we actually have also new additions to the product family. So these are also extensions to project operations for holiday management and for travel management. So the holiday management extension allows you to create custom holiday calendars for different locations, maybe for different offices, and automatically book the time as days off on your scheduling tools. Whereas the travel expense got relevant recently when we're all reopening kind of from the lockdown, more and more people go traveling. So the app allows you to create travels, and under those travels efficiently and quickly list all your expenses and send them for approvals, also adding like all the relevant data. So these are kind of the newcomers to the proMX product family.
Really excited about this news. Personally, my favorite is Outlook extension, but we'll see what will be popular in the next year. So also among our products, I know that we've released many solutions for particular industries such as construction and healthcare. And one solution that I wanted to talk about today is called Base Solution. And the idea behind of creation of this product was to gather all the most interesting, popular, and useful features in one solution that can be used by any industry. And could you please tell us a bit more about all these capabilities of this product, and tell us what our customers are gonna like about it?
Sure. So I'm gonna share my screen again just to give you a little bit of a taste of the product. So we're currently in the environment where we have proMX based already installed. So You can see some small additions, pops of color, showing you some project KPIs like the project status, the budget KPIs directly from the project overview window. If we go into the project, you can also see we've added additional fields. We've added some of the controlling data on the home screen again, so you do not have to switch too much between the tabs. Great time saver. And obviously the product also features a lot of apps. So these are like the standard Gantt and tracking apps, which are basically have been pretty much a must-have for most companies recently. But we also have some new apps here introduced, like the resource planning. So this view is really handy for the companies who have a lot of resources, and the schedule board can get a little bit confusing and complicated to use. So in this view, you can basically see your resources availability, not only on this specific project that we're currently looking in, but also on other projects. And you can also see their days off and hours off. So you can do all the assignments directly from this view, which is again a great time saver. And yep, not many people do like working with schedule board where too many resources involved. We've also done some cool things on the project management side, I would say more. So we have added the change request capabilities additional. So basically you can see this newly created change request. So you can create a change request really quickly, just fill out all the necessary data, some out-of-the-box types available, but you can also specify that for your business. And you can obviously add data about the benefits of this change request, like budget-wise or KPI-wise. And you can then easily apply this request to, if approved, to the project structure that you currently have. Another great thing is regarding the margin improvement. So let me open that. We've added a feature for creating margin improvement plans on the project. So that's one already created. So it uses obviously as a base the project contract entity, and then the application helps you calculate possible scenarios how you could improve your project margin. There is the insight window where you can see the overall impact of this specific margin improvement plan. But there is also the details where you can see it on a project task level, like which project tasks have been improved budget or effort-wise, and how that affected the overall project. So that's kind of the big things, but we also have the risks field added with our own risk metrics. We also implemented additional fields in the controlling mode, which not only show you the actuals versus the estimates, but also the drafts. So you can basically eliminate overbooking before it even happens, because you can see the draft hours in the product. Yep, and I would say small improvements throughout the whole project, like additional entities, additional fields. So it's really a huge collection of features, and we can definitely share that later on with everyone who is interested in a more detailed form.
Yeah, I think it's a really great solution, horizontal solution that not only our customers but partners can also use. And in terms of industries, are there any newcomers to our product line that you can share with us today?
Yep, sure. So we definitely do have a lot of products which probably some of you already know and I've already mentioned. But we have really worked on creating some industry-specific products. So one of our first ones was proMX for construction. So this product actually inherited the features of our base solution, but it also has only construction-specific entities introduced to the product, as well as, again, construction-specific workflows, vendor management options. So really specific, really helps us win some of the construction companies and settle some really huge deals. The next product would be the second one that we've introduced is the proMX for private equity. It's really fresh, right off the oven, recently developed, which is actually an extension to Dynamics CRM, and that's again a collection of customizations and tools which help you efficiently manage all your investment, keep track of your investment process, communicate with investors, etc. again, all coming as one package that you can easily show and demo to your customer, just to give them an idea that the product Dynamics itself can actually fulfill all their industry-specific requirements. And the last but not the least, we also have a product which is not yet on this specific map, but it's already in development. It's already really close to being finished. It's the product extension to project operations for companies who need cost funding controls. So mostly non-governmental companies, but also companies who work a lot with external funding. So this is again a tool which will be containing apps and customizations and additional entities, specifically for handling the funding, controlling the budget funding, controlling the refunding of those investments, given the already built-in reports for all the investors, etc. So again, something that gives you the possibility to directly show the customer how the product Dynamics itself responds to their needs in an out-of-the-box kind of manner. So that's something we're excited about.
Yeah, pretty good. And I think that's one more topic for our next discussion.
Yes. I mean, industry-specific solutions really help you land those deals faster without customizing the demo for each company. You can just install the product and you're ready to go. So that's a really cool thing. But I would say the next thing customers ask about after functionality is obviously the pricing. So that's where, Kseniya, I'm gonna hand over the mic to you, and maybe you could tell us a little bit more about the current PO pricing situation.
Yeah, that's actually the most popular question that we receive, and it raises lots of confusion, not among our customers, but also among our partners. So, because project operations is kind of new solution in the Dynamics family, and it has its limits. So it is good to understand how you can select the best pricing model for your company or for your customer if you're a Microsoft partner. So obviously the first option that you have is to buy directly from Microsoft or from any other partner, Microsoft Dynamics 365 PO license, and it has its own limits. So you need minimum 20 seats to use it. So if you're a small company or mid-sized company, but with a smaller project management team, in this case, it can be a deal breaker, and maybe there is some good option to search for some other solutions in the Microsoft family. But still, it has so many good functionality. So even some smaller companies still consider this product as the best option for their needs, just because it covers a lot of requirements. And if you are looking to some lower prices, there is a good option that proMX offers to the end customers and also to our partners. So you can buy directly from proMX PO bundle. So you will get project operations license plus proMX license for any add-on or any product that you need. Once again, it also has this minimum 20 seats for PO licenses, not for proMX add-ons. You can use any number that you want. But what you get as a result, you get extended PO functionality. As you saw in Marina's presentation, there are a lot of really good features in our product that you can use. And once again, the price is lower than the regular Microsoft license. And this is something that is very popular among our partners because they are also searching for some options how to get the best price for Microsoft products.
Yeah, and Kseniya, some workarounds for that minimum 20 seat limit, because I know it's a deal breaker for many customers and they really dislike this number. So
Yeah. There is actually one option. It became recently available for customers. So Microsoft has released a new pricing option for sales. It's called Sales Premium module. So it is a little bit expensive, I would say, in comparison to other packages. It's about $125. For some regions. And what is good about this model that you can buy Sales Premium and attach project operations as many licenses as you want. It can be 1, 2, 3. And in this case, you don't have this user minimum limit, but on the other hand, you also extend sales functionality. There are really great functionality that is available in CRM and so many sales insights, so many new things are coming to Sales Premium package. So I think that depending on the customer requirements, you should consider this option in order to avoid this number of seats, so this limit, and also get more functionality to use in CRM. And one more thing that I think that every customer should consider now is Power Apps licenses versus team member, because for the past several years, Microsoft has cut team member license capabilities dramatically. So in some cases, it is best to select Power Apps license than a team member, just because you will get extended capabilities and also functionality flexibility. And the pricing is also compatible because you can start from $5. There are 3 packages, 5, I guess 10 and 20 US dollar per user per month. So you can select any package and see what is best for your team.
Yeah, and I can definitely also say that as we're also working out with the partners, that's also a shift that many of our partners have faced, that more and more users are choosing Power Apps user license versus the team member, just because the team member is becoming so reduced in terms of accesses.
Yeah.
So that definitely makes sense. And Kseniya, when can we use this great functionality for the customers or maybe the people who have currently PSA partners and want to migrate to PO? Are there like latest information on the dates when that's going to be available and how that's going to look like migration wise?
Yeah, so
that's a tough question. No, the dates are always changing.
On one hand, yeah, it's a tough question, but on the other hand, I think that it is good that customers have this time to clean up their current systems, to see what they actually need to migrate to project operations, because as we know, the system is huge and maybe not all of the data should be migrated. So you have this time to reconsider what are you using now, and if you need to delete something, or maybe just leave it as it is. So Microsoft has recently updated and in 2021 release, the Wave 2, they give possibility to upgrade to the new Dynamics 365 project operations light deployment. And there will be 3 stages. The first start in December. So customers, some small customers, I would say, with no dependencies on WBS structure or related entity, they can migrate, so started from the December. Later, in approximately in April, Microsoft promised that customers with smaller projects where there are less than 500 tasks in WBS, they will be able to migrate to PO. And post-April, but not there is no exact date. And from our experience, you should consider some months in summer. So the customers with big projects, one or many projects with more than 500 tasks in WBS, they will be able to migrate to PO. But as I told, it is good time to reconsider your current system, what you're using, what do you need to migrate, what kind of data, because it is always not a hard part to migrate, but time consuming to migrate some data that you are not planning to use in your new solution.
Yeah, that's definitely true, to just reveal the tool set that you're currently using in PSA and what you're going to be using in PO.
Yeah. And also the most important thing in terms of licensing, I would say that I think the current customer, they already know that they have 0 user minimum for project operations PSA transition licenses. And this possibility to migrate with your current number of seats will be available until the 1st of October 2022. And be sure that it's not like with releasing new products from Microsoft. When Microsoft promised you to delete something from the product line or from the licensing, it will be on time. So don't waste your time. The hardest question is right now for customers with less than 20 users, that once they migrate to PO, they won't be able to add 1 or 2 users if they have less than 20. So if you want to, if you are planning to add 2 users, and for example, right now you have 5 users, the only possibility will be to buy all 20 users. And once again, it's not a good option for smaller teams. And the option for these companies is to reconsider their current contracts and to add the needed number of seats now, before they migrate to PO, because after that it won't be possible unless you can you are ready to buy the full package of 20 seats. So yeah, that's some good, some not good news for our customers and partners. I know that it's not a simple topic, and in case your Microsoft partner who has some opportunities, project operations opportunities in your pipeline, and you have some questions, you can always contact proMX. So we help many partners in this field, and also if you're a customer, we are always happy to assist you with all the questions and with migration process. So just contact us and we will be really happy to help you. And there will be more sessions this week, and please stay with us. I think that you will learn something new and something interesting. So stay with proMX. We're happy to present you some updates from our side. Thank you.
Yeah, and obviously we have swiftly showed most of our products, but of course, if you need any extensive information on any of the products that you've seen today on screen, just let us know. We'd be glad to provide you with that.
Thank you, ladies, for all this interesting information. I think we need to give our people to prepare some time to prepare some questions. And while we are waiting for the questions, I have a small question for you. But Yeah, you were talking about that, like 20, you should have 20 licenses for project operations, then you will be able to get this licensing. But just in case I'm a small or mid-sized company who basically doesn't need this number of licensing, and I do not think I will grow that quickly the next few years, is there any solutions for me that will help me to like, but still I need to manage my project, like what should I do? Is there any solution for me?
Yeah, of course, there is.
Sure. Always something in proMX asleep.
Yes. So actually, this is a current case with many of our partners. The option that proMX can offer is to migrate to proREMFA Start. This is one of our first products, and it is add-on to Dynamics sales module. And from the name, you can understand that it's like an easy way to start with your project management activities. And it is very popular among small companies. And the good thing about this solution is that you can easily then migrate to PO. So basically, if you do not consider now the extension of your team and you don't need some extended capability that project operations can offer, you can start with Fast Start. And then when you are ready, when you see that this is time when I can grow, you can migrate to project operations and continue your experience with Dynamics products.
Okay. Thank you for the answer. Yeah, I didn't see any questions now, but maybe there will be more in the future. Oh no, there is a question actually. Okay, is there the capabilities of materials planning and consumption to projects? I don't know, if there is a chance to answer this question right now?
Hi, team. So there are some capabilities. They are available in the construction product, so the proMX for construction extension. So as this is obviously the topic for the companies who are not coming from the professional services, let's say background, but more from material. So yeah, we do have that information. We'd be able to share with you the product description, like with kind of the user guide, which shows how we've actually used the out-of-the-box kind of capabilities of Dynamics to make that work. So yep, that's a yes.
Okay. Good. And then I want to remind our audience that on Thursday there will be a session from Sebastian Zieber, and he will tell us a bit more about migration from PSA to PO, which ladies slightly mentioned on this session. But I think that would be really interesting to know, because we were waiting for that like for the last 2 years or something. So there are some solutions which we may provide already. Okay, yeah, there are technical team who supports us right now with the other answers. Yeah, but still feel free. Let's wait for a few more minutes. Maybe there will be more questions from the audience. And yeah, then we are done today. You see, Marina, people are curious to see these capabilities. So that's a good start.
Yes. I mean, but just to mention again that our products are the add-ons. So we're using the leverage of Dynamics platform itself. So there are a lot of possibilities that could be implemented just because of the platform itself is really flexible and allows for a lot of options to be added. So yeah, we really do encourage to leverage the out of the box, but also tailor obviously the product to your needs.
Thank you, Marina. Thank you, team, for the question. And yeah, I think for sure we will publish this video on YouTube channel, and feel free to ask your questions also there. You may also contact us via LinkedIn or via ladies' email addresses, so they may they will be in touch with you, and then they may answer all of your questions privately. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for today. We will wait for you on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on the next sessions. And thank you, ladies, for preparing this interesting information for our audience. And see you then tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye.